What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the secret that Arsenal doesn't want you to know. Yeah, you heard me right, the secret. Now, it's no big surprise that you have all the other big YouTubers and all that. They've already made a video on it, so, time to jump on the bandwagon, right? No, just kidding. I'm also very kind of in-depth and very interested in this. So if you guys haven't already seen, there has been things going on in either the Arsenal Discord or just on Twitter in general about what is going on. What is all this secretive, cryptic messaging going on, right? And it all started out when we saw this symbol right here at the main menu screen. You saw this kind of hazard purple symbol, but not everyone saw it. Only like few people here and there saw it, like different servers and everything. Was incredibly non-consistent, right? Well, from there on Midnight Crystal's Twitter, we have seen several posts, right? The first post that Crystal made was of a number 4, and no one really thought much of it. We were thinking like, well, this number 4, right? It could be like 4 days, it could be like 4 items, it could be 4 something. What could it be? What in God's name could this item be, right? Well, then one person cracked it by adjusting the brightness and the contrast of the image. They found out this secret message, and this says they will not remember you. As to what that actually means, I have no idea, but it is very cryptic still and kind of scary. I'm not even gonna lie. I was a little spooked. I was like, they won't remember me with that. That sounds like a terrible life, like not having one that can't be remembered. I'm joking. Anyways, from there, we really didn't get much information. Like, we didn't know what to go off of. We kind of sat here and we thought to ourselves, like, well, what could that mean? Like, what is there, a map? Is there like a skin? Like, what is it, right? Well, then not too much later, Crystal went ahead and posted this. It's a poll. It's very odd, and it's very like, why would you make this out of blue? And the poll is, as you can see here, which version of Delinquent is the coolest? And we have the 4 Delinquent skins, which is interesting. Now, I don't know why this is here, but it makes me think that it's probably going to revolve around the Delinquent skin. You're probably going to have to be a Delinquent in order for you to be able to get this. I feel like Delinquent's going to be part of like the skin, or whatever it is. I'm thinking it's a skin at this point, because what else could be this cryptid? Think of like the monkey skin, right? Very cryptic, very, very hush hush and everything. They're way more open with this, but I don't think there's anything else. It's not going to be a gun, obviously. It's not going to be like, I don't think it's going to be a weapon skin, because that's not as grand as a normal skin that you would wear. But I mean, I'm thinking it's going to be a skin, and I think it's going to revolve around the Delinquent. I think it may be a new Delinquent skin as well. Who knows? I have no idea. This is just me saying it. But if it's a new Delinquent skin and it looks cool, I'm down for it. Well, from there, we then got this. And of course, since the first person cracked the code, I don't know the person who cracked it, I'm sorry, but they cracked the code with the 4, with the contrast and brightness and all, they cracked that. So when this image popped up, people pretty much already knew what to do. And the message we got this was, can you hear us, Delinquent? Which is what confirms that Delinquent's going to be part of this in some way. It's either, if it wasn't for the poll, which gave us an idea it's going to be Delinquent, it was this message. So from there, we were just kind of sitting there and we're like, okay, well, it's Delinquent. It's something you're not going to be remembered. There's a poll over 4 skins. There's a number 4. Maybe you need 4 players. Maybe it needs to be a multiplayer map. I have no idea. This is all crazy. And then from there, Crystal then tweeted this as well. Waiting with a period backwards. But if you click on translate, you can see it's in this language. Now, this could just be far-fetched, and, Crystal could have just typed it backwards, or this kind of meaning. Now, if you guys go on to Crystal's Twitter and look at the comments, you can see how people have really sat down and debunked it, because apparently in that language or in other ways, it's like a spiritual thing as well. What that means, I have no idea. I am not a linguistic expert or anything, so I have no idea what any of this means. I'm just picking up the news as it comes my way. And so far, that's the majority of what we got. The only thing else we got, and since I've been talking with some people trying to figure out this Easter egg as well, the only thing that we've really gotten is the fact that if we were to go and check your maps here, you can see boulevards chilling at the top. Now, as far as I'm concerned, now you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I'm concerned, or as I know, usually whenever that happens, right? Usually whenever that happens, that means that a map has been like updated, right? It's a new map, or not necessarily a new map, but it's a map that's just been updated. So why was Boulevard updated? What about Boulevard made an update happen, right? And like I said, I was talking with some friends, and before we really cracked the 4, I was thinking, you know, maybe it's like 4 of items and all that, yada yada. But I think it's gonna be something to do with Boulevard, right? It's gonna be something to do with Delinquent, and maybe all the Delinquent skins that are needed. I don't know. This is very vague, still very just out there. I haven't heard any new information, but I definitely will keep everyone updated. But just as a little side thing as well, right? So if I were to go ahead and I were to just kind of zoom around the map here, right? So like, first of all, go underneath the map because you want to make sure nothing's gonna just pop up. And really, there's nothing. I mean, we have the frog room right here for Froggy, or whatever the name was. We have that. The frog's still there for the original Easter egg here. And then you have Crystal's hat, but Crystal's hat's always been here because Crystal prefers Scarecrow, as far as at least that's I believe Crystal prefers Scarecrow. But yeah, and then like, you know, like you can just check through everything, and there just really hasn't been anything. I mean, there's like secret door, or not secret doors, but like locked doors, like this one that just doesn't have anything in it. And then you have one more, or you have another one over here in the library that literally just has nothing. These are just sealed off doors. You have these rooms here, or these houses are just completely hollow, no design, like there's nothing. So my theory is that I think it's going to be a process, right? I think you're gonna do something, and I think it's gonna teleport you out of this map. I think you're gonna get teleported somewhere else, if I'm being genuinely honest, because there's nothing here. I've been searching. I've searched for 30+ minutes a day, up to in like an hour on some days, literally looking around, trying to find anything that could tell me. You know, you got the binoculars here, but that's always really been there, right? So I've been literally zooming around, like analyzing everything. You know, literally counting things such as like the pumps here. You know, like I've been counting, just figuring out how many of items of here, like the cones. You know, what does 4 mean? All that stuff. You know, trying to figure things out, but I don't know. Unless someone else can figure out some more information, or Crystal releases another tweet that has a hidden message behind it, I really don't know what else, but I just haven't been able to find anything. Even if you go back here into the cart, there's nothing. I really am not sure. The only things that I can probably say is that I feel like this revolves around Stinky as well, because this is Stinky's gasoline, and if you come here to the sign, it's Monopoly achieved, Stinky's furthest block in the world, or just a motel, we're watching you, Dave, right? Now, it could be Dave. Could be Dave, but I mean, like, here's another theory that I have, right? I think it could be Stinky or Dave. You know, like I feel like maybe they're somehow part of this, because it's something about, you know, being forgotten. You know, it's you know, I know I'm saying you know a lot, but I can't help it. But it says they will not remember you, and Stinky wants to take over the world. So, you know, I really don't know. I don't know. This is tough. I've been racking my brain about this for like the past several days. I've been talking to people, DMing them, asking them like, hey, you got any more information? Do you know anything? You want to help look with me, look around? I mean, look, even Boulevard 400, you know, there's just like the number 4, right? Boulevard's been updated. There's so many 4s and everything. I don't know. It's just, this is all very, very cryptic, and I like it. I really do like it. But if you guys have found anything, or you may have some, not necessarily inside information, but you may have like a theory or something like that, please go ahead and leave it for me down in the description below, or not description, but the comment section below. I will definitely be reading these and analyzing what y'all say. I will be testing them, either maybe I won't say necessarily in a live stream, because I do play other games as well, but I will be analyzing them. And if any other news, right, if anything else pops up in Arsenal that we you know, anyone finds out anything, or if Crystal tweets anything, I will constantly make updates. You know, we will crack whatever this means, and whenever we crack it, we're all going to enjoy the treasure that it yields, assuming that we get anything from it. For all I know, this could just be like a Like we just get a little message, a little happy thing. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope this guys put you on the hunt as well if you're not already on it. I hope you guys can find some information that me and my friends have not been able to figure out whatsoever. I hope you guys figure something out, because I know that you guys can be like, you guys are just like miniature detectives sometimes, you know. But yeah, that is it for today's video. And once again, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.